you put the ball in play something like 600 and
well, you have
times.
to listen. The only way you can't get on first base is if you strike out, and very seldom you strike out and the catcher misses the ball. You shorten up to the standpoint that you have to hit the ball, and I don't know if I could play today the way these guys are playing. And there's some great players out there today, but there's too many guys striking out 180 times a year. I mean, if you bat 550 and you strike out 180 times, you're only hitting the ball 300 sometimes every year.
Why do you think guys are striking out so much?
Because
more?
all they want to do is hit home runs, because that's where the money comes from. You know, baseball made an evaluation back after the strike at 94, 95, whichever the year was, and they wanted to bring the people back to the ballpark. So the way they did that, one, they juiced up the ball. There's no question the ball's juiced up. Two, all the new ballparks, with the exception of a couple, are bandboxes. Those are pitchers' ballparks. Three, umpires won't call strikes today. The strike zone should be from here to here in the rule book. It says from the knee to the armpit. I think most strike zones are like right here. I mean, and I never thought I'd ever get on the camera and defend pitchers. But we don't do anything to help pitching today. Nothing. We don't do anything to help pitchers. Everything is for the hitter, because baseball determined that the way they get the people back was the long ball.
Boy, this ball is hammered. A soaring blast way up in the home run porch. Oh my! Mazzaro with a two-run homer. That one may be tough to measure.
That one had the sound of a Josh Hamilton home run. All you had to do is hear that, and you would look down. And Nomar's hit a couple of balls in his career 480 feet, and that might be another one right there. Lopez will give up some home runs. He might not give up one longer than that.
My goodness, he hit that one so far that it hit about 3/4 of the way up in the upper porch, and the way it hit off of one of those chairs, fans seated in the next to last row of the upper porch got that home run.
I think the ball was still going up.
Man, there was not even a movie on that flight. It was so short.
Yeah, but it went far, that flight.
Wow.
It went about as far as I've ever seen a ball go in the second deck here.
Yeah, that was that baseball got hurt.
Bellinger to right. Pence going back at the wall, and it's gone. A three-run shot for Cody Bellinger. And the Dodgers take a 4-1 lead. His 39th. Now one ahead of Messrs. Robinson and Berger.
Fly ball, left field. Hit well. Duvall looks up and gone! Indeed, Aquino with his first big league home run. And just like that, we are tied at 3. He didn't quite hit it to Cincinnati, but he hit it far enough.
Has only allowed one base runner since. This ball is hammered in deep center field. They call him the Punisher. Jim Day, the Punisher. And that ball absolutely punished by Aquino, his second major league home run. Goodness gracious.
And they've allowed 3 unearned runs to score.
Oh my goodness, he's called the Punisher for a reason. This might be one of the next stars away Aquino is going. He has knocked in all 3 Cincinnati runs tonight. How about that? In the air to right field, this ball's pretty well hit. And it is gone! Another home run by the Punisher! The Punisher! Aristides Aquino! And a 2-1 Reds lead. lead.
But you hit the ball well.
Oh,
Keep
yeah.
it up, my friend.
Oh boy, as if on cue, did he get enough? He's done it again! Aristides Aquino! Well, I don't know, but the way he's going right now, it's another home run by Aquino. Five home runs, now 6 home runs in his first 10 games. And right now, that's his second most in the history of Major League Baseball in the first 10 career games. Trevor Story in 16 hit 7 of them for the Rockies. Oh, gosh. Oh, my gosh. Are you kidding me? Holy Moses, a second player in Major League history to hit 7 home runs in the first 10 games. Here's Aquino. High drive into right center field. That's where he was hitting them during batting practice tonight. And he has done it yet again. Aristides Aquino, a 2-run big fly, his 8th in 11 games as a major leaguer. That's exactly where you and I were watching him hitting them during BP tonight and just couldn't believe it.
Whatever, why not do it when you're winning?
Ball hit a long way by Aquino, and he's done it again. Aristides Aquino with a home run, number 9. Coming in his first now, what, 14 games? After becoming the first major leaguer to hit 8 home runs in his first 12 career games. And that makes it 17-5.
And he hits that one out of right center field.
Second and third, 1 out. Gurriel has tied it. Wow. 4-4. Fly ball into right, back at the wall, it's gone. Bellinger with a 3-run home run, and the Dodgers lead 7-4 here in the 5th. Another 3-2 and a high fly ball, deep left center field, at the wall, tie game. Unbelievable! Altuve, 7-7.
Not being able to trust the slider, went to the fastball, and this is a guy that doesn't miss fastballs, especially in that spot, to the deepest part, almost, of the park. The smallest guy went big. High fly ball, goodbye. One pitch to Springer, and we're tied again.
offense in the major leagues this year reminds everybody just how good they are. Here's one into right. Back at the wall. It is another home run. McCann. And the 3-run lead is back. Hooked down into the corner at the wall. It's gone. It is a one-run game. 2-run home run by Yasiel Puig. And it's 12-11 here in the ninth.
That's how strong he is, and you know he wanted to make up for some of those at-bats. Sat on a changeup, but he got out in front of him. This is how strong you've got to be to do this. One hand.
Vlad Jr. hitting 91 home runs, 91 bombs last night was a pretty good reminder that guys are hitting a lot of home runs this year. A lot. Like nearly 3,700 of them before the All-Star break. And you don't need exactly be on-pace guy to recognize that at that rate, they're going to break the all-time season record for home runs. That record currently is 6,105. That was set back in 2017. Not just beat that record, but obliterate it. Smash it by roughly 500 home runs. That's not just a lot of home runs. That is an absolute bleep ton.
Runs in 76 games at Yankee Stadium for Aaron Judge. Tied with Babe Ruth with 32 at home in 1921. High drive, deep left field. He's done it again. No downer to left. That is very gone. To the back of the bleachers for Aaron Judge. Number 52 with one swing of the bat. Puts the Yankees on top 1-0.
He said, quote, Major League Baseball's turning this game into a joke. They own Rawlings. You've got Manfred up here saying it might be the way they center the pill. They own the bleeping company. If any other $40 billion company bought out a $400 million company and the product changed dramatically, it's not a guess as to what happened. We all know what happened. Manfred, the first time he came in, what did he say? He said, we want more offense. All of a sudden, he comes in, the balls are juiced. It's not a coincidence. We're not idiots. End quote. Hell yes.
When the